everybody. What's going on? I'm going to take that music out a little bit and just want to say thank you to everybody who's here. Thanks for joining me. I know that there's a lot going on today. And if you'll notice that things have changed here in the Anarcave. And I'm not really sure. Oh, exit solo layout. Okay. So my apologies. So once again, my Mac is fucked up and I don't know if I'm going to have to send it back or not. That's my usual one that I record on, because I did stream last Saturday and I went back and listened to it and it sounded like shit. And it's like, no, that's not what it sounded like in my headphones. And I keep telling my husband this. It's like, he's like, well, no, send it back. So, yeah, at any rate. But that being said, I didn't have a lot going on today. So, but I did have some things that I kind of went down a rabbit hole last night and I wanted to share with you. So I had a moment, got bored. And last night I started messing around with a different tuning. It's a little bit different than what I normally do. And so I just wanted to share it with you guys. So we're in, I guess I should go from the bottom, D, G, D, G, A, D. So makes a nice minor. So I recently was a guest on Jade Starr's program on Thursday, and if you haven't caught it, please do. It was just such a joy, and Jade Starr happened to mention something that's like, oh, why didn't I do that? So what I did was I fooled around with this tuning because I've been wanting to do Careless Whisper for a long time in alternate tuning. So I wanted to share with you what I got so far. And I also managed to go ahead and pull a little bit of Clair de Lune, but not with this one. Clair de Lune actually lays pretty nicely with this kind of tuning, because you've got a drop G. You've got to drop D, G, G on the fifth. So it actually kind of lays pretty nice. But that being said, we're going to share some of that with you. I've been messing around with AI, and I asked AI to transcribe Moonlight Sonata into alternate tuning just to see what it would do. And I wanted to share that with you because it was quite comical. And it's like, where did you get this shit? Who did this? So I asked it to transcribe several things, classical pieces, Clair de Lune being one of them. And I asked it, I was wanting to create a tremolo piece. If you know anything about tremolo, it's where you use the three fingers in a row like that. And you probably heard that a lot on Recuerdos de la Alhambra by Segovia. And I used to be able to play the piece. I can't do it now, so screw me. How weird can I be? But I'm going to create my own because I can't play anyone else's. So I said, give me guitar chords for, I asked it for DADGAD, and it gave me a few really good ones. None of which that I'm going to use, I don't think, in the way they have it set out. But I did want to share those with you. However, here's what I've been working on. So first off, thanks, welcome in. And are you guys excited for Sunfest? It's at 7:15 Eastern Standard Time, and that is Camp Gmae Sunfest. Let's put it up here so y'all can see it real quickly. Share screen. Yes, here we go. This one. Share screen, everybody. Camp Gmae Sunfest with various really important kind of musicians. Not kind of about it. It's very important. Please go see it. They say 4:20 p.m. PST. That's, as I like to call it, specific standard time. It is actually 7:15 for me. So if you're Eastern Standard Time, that will be 7:15 for you too. And my apologies, my allergies are kicking my ass. All right. So let us remove that. And here's what I've been working on. We'll start with this because I need to tune this up more, and I need to get this kind of out so I can get on with the other shit. So here we go. So as I said, we're in a drop tuning. Of course we are. Okay, I'm going to stop there. In case you were interested, in case you're playing along in the home game, we got we got, once again, drop D, drop G. That D is standard. That G is standard. We got an A on the second string and a D here. So that gives us a nice G in the bass, and we can have a lot of fun with that. So let me so we can play different chords. Like, we're going to start out with a D minor, which, you know, it lends itself really well to this particular tune because you don't really have to use a lot of fingers. So you got these two, and I'm only putting the extra F in there because I think it needs it. So you start out with like a D minor going to a G minor, two finger G minor. So we got this going on. And you can just do this with one finger. That's just your pivot chord. And that's really nice because you've got a drop D, and that's going to sustain that drone note. And you can just do this, you can just like octave those. I mean, do it how you want, of course. Like I always say, do what I do, but do it better, because it's going to be you, right? So just take what I do and do it a lot better. That's all I'm saying. That's that one. So if you all want to check that out, it's a pretty easy piece to play. Of course, for you it will be, not for me, but for you. My hands aren't what they used to be, as you know. Any rate, also went to Clair de Lune. You probably know this piece. You don't know the title of it. A lot of you who aren't into classical. So this is my frigged up version of Clair de Lune. So drop D, or sorry, drop G. This is something new I learned. It's basically a 7. Hold on. So, I didn't get anything beyond that, and of course it's not near worked out yet, but I was just amazed I was able to get it that far. That was kind of all by ear. I actually have the sheet music in standard, and I think I also have a copy of it in drop D at some somewhere, but it was really kind of a bear to pull off. So at any rate, that's what I've been messing around with. That's my drop G tuning for the day, and I'm going to tune this back up. We're going to get started on some other stuff. This is my guitar that the electronics are gone, thus the microphone, all right? So the other one I changed strings on, but it kind of gives me the impression that, you know, when you put the strings on and the strings are really tight, although they're not tuned up just yet, it's like it's not ready yet. So I didn't have time to do it before yesterday because my work has been, you know, really sucking. So anyway, this is my 200 series Taylor, and I love it. This is the one that I was talking to Jade about, that, you know, the fingering on it is really nice and smooth down here. So because I actually too, I went to a music store today because I had to get out of the house, and I played a $220,000 piano. And it's like, have you ever played a $220,000 piano before? It doesn't suck. It's awesome. So before I do this, because I'm all over the place, I got 10 zillion squirrels in my head. Again, thank you if you're just joining in. Thank you for being here. And I'm going to show you what's in my little gig bag, because I've never showed anyone this, actually, because I don't think it's really that big of a deal, but some people do. So this is my little grandma purse. I take it everywhere because I get tired of I lose picks in my pocket, and my capos are in my pocket, and it's like, no, screw that. I want it all in one place. So I got me like a little grandma change purse. It is what it is. It's nice and red, so, you know, I don't lose it for the most part. I pretty much have had it for like over 20 something years, but I got my capo in here. Got to have your capo, right? My shoved capo, and we'll talk about that in a minute. I got my hair tie for my mute. Sorry, you guys can't see that. You know, I'm sorry. I'll get it at one point. And basically, these are women's hair ties. You can get these anywhere at any drugstore. All you have to do is cut it in half and feed it through here, one over one, under the other, and pull it down towards the saddle, and you got yourself a mute. Yeah, that's how I did the Pachelbel's Canon thing. Also, of course, you know, I got picks. I used to use them a lot. I got different kinds of picks in here. But that's pretty much it, I think. Oh, I hear something metal in here. What the hell is it? Oh, it's some sort of screwdriver or something. I don't know. I got nothing. Oh, what is it? Oh, it's a thumb pick. Hell. Alright. Well, I got a thumb pick in there. I don't freaking know. There it is. There it is. Didn't know it was in there, so alright. My cat loves this, so I have to put it in the purse. And that's kind of where it stays. Also, I wanted to share with you guys Spider Capo. I found it, and of course I'm gonna fuck it up by trying to show it to you guys, because I'm not doing it right. So I want you to take a look at this damn thing. All right. So you can buy these online. Of course, that's where I got it from. So every one of these, basically, you can put down the little doohickeys. And I'm so technical, I know. Put down the little doohickeys, right? Hold on for a minute. I'm sorry, I'm not, hey everybody, welcome in, everybody, welcome. Hey Thomas, hey Russ, hey Huga, thank you for being here, appreciate it. The piano was a Yamaha, and I'm sorry, I don't know the model number. I recently, in the last 6 months, we came back to where I left from originally, like 7 years ago, and they know me here, which is good and bad, as you might imagine. So, you know, I was looking at all their Taylors in there, because, you know, I was thinking, somewhere in my head, I'm thinking, yeah, it's tax refund time, and I could very easily go in there and, you know, bring home another baby. But then it's like, hell no. I've already got very good guitars, so I went in there just to see what they had. I had to get out of the house, and went in there, and my friend who was there before 7 years ago is still there, and he's over the Baldwin and Yamaha piano section. He's like, hey, you play piano? I said, well, I know enough to be dangerous. And as Frank would say, I don't consider myself a pianist or anything. No, I know enough to be dangerous, right? So he's like, well, hey, things have changed since you've last been here. And I said, oh, yeah, what? And he's like, we got this Yamaha. You should come see it. And he takes me into this this auditorium, their auditorium space for like when they have like recitals and stuff. He's like, you should sit down at this. And I said, Rick, I don't want to touch that. If I touch it, get my fingerprints and stuff all over it. I said, you know, it's kind of like, you know, when you see such a thing of beauty and you're like, no, I don't want to touch it. And he's like, sit down. Do you like the way that sounds? And I said, I love it. I said, it's so nice. It's brilliant. And he's like, I said, how much is it? How much is it, Rick? And he's like, it's about $229,000. I said, I'm sorry? Sorry? I said, okay, well, I'm done here. He said, no, go ahead. Go ahead. That's what it's there for, to be played. It's like, all right. So I sat and played it, and I got to tell you, it was definitely the highlight of my day today. It's like, wow, that's the shit right there. I don't even play piano that much. I mean, I know enough, but, you know, at any rate, now I have not actually put this spider capo thingy. I'm sorry. I think that we are the Sunfest is coming on because I hear the audio. So y'all, I think you need to get ready for Sunfest because I think that they're in their preamble stages right now. It is cool, and here's the cool thing is it looks like it's got little teeth you can go, you know, you can make yourself have little teeth. All right, so I'm probably gonna mess this up because literally this is like the third time I've ever touched this thing since I've had it. I know that these go down, and that's what makes the string change. God help me. Oops. So I'm thinking that it goes this way. I actually kind of tried to look up the video last night. I am a college graduate. I just want you to know that. That's all I'm going to say about it. And yeah. Dewey. Okay. It's supposed to have like little leather things on the side so that it doesn't scratch your freaking guitar up. But I ain't seeing it. There you go. You know, I like to think I'm not stupid, but you know, it's stuff like this. Stuff like this just kind of gets to me. Can you? It would be nice if you could. Okay, what you need to do though before that you do all this happy stuff, hold on. Recently was given a young Chang. What is that? It's awesome, but badly needs tuned adjustment. Oh, piano. Yeah, nice. Hold on. All right. So, like I said, I'm a college graduate. I just want to make that clear. Oh my God, how stupid am I? All right, these thingies actually move. I didn't do it right, of course. I think it needs to be taller, like right there, because these things have to flip over. So let's see how that works. All right, let's flip it. See what it does. Yeah. All right. I know you didn't hear that. So hold on. Here's this thingy. And I'm sure there's a more efficient way to do this than what I'm doing it. I'm going to flip this first lever. So that's basically, I've just made it just a drop D because I was in DADGAD. I kind of like this top one being pretty high though. So, oops. So, you have to move these around to get on top of the strings, but it's kind of fun to play with. I haven't done a lot with it. I was looking up the websites on YouTube yesterday, just to see what the fly and flip you're supposed to do. And the guy that basically sells these, he's like, here's all of these pieces that I've made. It's like, yeah, but you haven't done anyone else's with this. You haven't been able to cover it. It's like, what hope does that make for me? I got nothing. So, at any rate, that is the spider capo, and it's a novelty type item. It's fun to try to amaze your friends with. I don't know. I question why I bought it. I might give it away to someone as a door prize at some point, and then you could show your friends. Yeah. Yeah. So, at any rate, but hey, Pooh goes up. Yeah, it is interesting. It's fun. You know, it's what the hell. You know, it's a little toy. So I got my regular capo as well. Sorry, I'm backwards. So when I go over here, I think I'm over here. So got my regular shelved capo, my bluegrass capo. This is my newer one because the older one has a split like right down the middle. But you can, of course, you can use any of these anywhere. Let's see, what can I do with this? I have no idea. Let's find out. I don't know. Let's try this. Actually, let's go up here. Make it worth our while. Someone mentioned that we were having a little discussion about what we should do with our capos, where we should do it, how we should do it, should we do it at all? So I'd say capo anywhere, capo often, and forget anybody else who doesn't like it. I don't usually do capos on open tuning, just because it spoils, you know, the openness. But at any rate, let me get to something so y'all aren't too bored. And I'm not amplified in any way today. Obviously, I don't know if you all know that, or you care, or whatever. Let me know if it sounds better or worse. And thanks. these are the strings that I didn't change, so they are, you know, unfortunately kind of sucky, but it is what it is. And like I said, the other one ain't ready yet, so it's just gonna have to deal with it. Thank you, Thomas. You're always so positive. I love your enthusiasm, and it's very contagious. Thank you so much, Thomas. Thank you for being here. And by the way, just so you guys know, I didn't get a chance to say this on Jade Starr's program the other night, but when you see me close my eyes, it's because I'm so nervous, honestly, at any given moment. I learned basically to play Bach and Beethoven with my eyes closed because I was so nervous that I was going to pass out on stage. So when you see me with my eyes closed, I'm not avoiding you. So please don't think that. I'm just kind of trying to reconcile my bullshit brain with what's going on here. So yeah, but. Okay, you got this. Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I wanted to share with you guys. That was She Talks to Angels by the Black Crowes. I think it was, I want to say late 80s, early 90s. 90s probably. I took some notes of all the AI bullshit that I got. So let me see if I can share this with you guys. Some cool chords. Window. Cool chords. There we go. AA's cool chords. So I asked it to give me like kind of a Moonlight Sonata thing, and this is what it gave me. And it sounds nothing like Moonlight Sonata. I don't know where the flying fox. Sorry for those of you who are sensitive. I'm going to drop F-bombs. I do it all the time. I'm so sorry. It's just what I do. So, don't know where the flying fuck they got this shit. However, the chord was actually pretty cool. So, if you guys read tablature at all, basically it's a major seventh chord, I think. And I have no idea where they got that and how they're tying Moonlight Sonata together with that, but it's like, okay, I'll take the chord. I'm good with that. I can always learn some more, right? So we're on DADGAD now. Sorry if I didn't announce that earlier. Sorry. So it works really nice. If you guys want it, I'll try to include the file of my weirdo notes somewhere in the video, or I'll try to put a diagram in there or something, or take a picture of it so you can have it. So I was trying to transcribe also. I had done an AI piece, and I didn't give it a title, and the AI thing said, we're going to title it Jade Wind. It's like, all right, let's do this. So I said, well, here's the audio file. Can you transcribe it for me? And it gave me some mumbo jumbo. It's like, did you even hear my audio file? Did you? I don't know if it can. So I had to sit and figure it out. So where's my? Hold on. I think I was down here. It's not D minor 7. So I got the first part done, and at any rate, it's something like. Yesterday. At any rate, it's a really cool chord progression. I mean, y'all do what you want to do. Here it is. So I asked it. I also asked. This is Google Gemini. I asked Google Gemini. I said, listen, I want to do a tremolo piece. Because I was trying to do, I got 22 pages of Mrs. Jack's Last Stand by Adrian Legg. If you haven't heard it, you should. I'm not really quite sure why dude thought it was important to put it on 22 pages, but he did. And it's like, you got to be shitting me. There's no way I'm going to be turning these pages like that. So I said, I'm just going to have to do my own tremolo piece. So I said, give me a tremolo piece. I want you to give me like make it romantic and poignant at the same time, much like in the old Spanish style kind of thing. And it's like, all right. Says, here's this thingy. It's like, okay, let me see it. What you got? So it's telling me it starts off in D minor. So hold on, let me move so you guys can see what's up. So when I'm going to tremolo, it's going to be like. It's like, all right, well, that doesn't start off too bad. I guess I can deal with that. So then they're telling me they're going to tell me to B flat, I think it is. So I thought this was kind of cool. Yeah, I thought that was a nice chord. So that is seventh fret on the 3rd string, and really out of tune on the 8th fret. But again, I'll put these in the description or wherever. So major. It says lush version. I'm not really sure why this is lush, but I guess you could say that. But I thought that was kind of cool. Clair de Lune pivotal chord. I think that was my description of the thing. So 4, 4, and 5. Oh no, it's this. There's your 7th on. Why do I have it on A? There's your 7th chord. And if you just heard me try to play Clair de Lune, you know, God bless you for sticking around. So I put a whole lot of these down as I'm going about my little day, and so basically this one chord, you can pretty much do this all down the neck, and it's a really kind of cool chord progression. If I can get it, because, you know, I could show it to you a little bit, but you're probably not going to see it. So, sorry, you just put your fingers there. Or not, hold on. It's all trial and error, you know. You're basically just making it a D chord. I like that. So that's kind of been one of my favorite chord progressions. And I thought I really wanted to figure out a melody line to that, and I haven't yet. So I just kind of like playing it. So those are my chords for the week, and like I said, I'll post them, and y'all can do what you want with them. But so I went to the music store today, as I said, and I always like to go and play guitar and hang out. And he knows me there, and he's like, "Here's this Taylor, you'll really like it. It's like labeled like $3,900." It's like, no, I won't like that. Put it back. I won't like that. Don't even do that to me. Hold on. Ta-da! There you go. Thank you guys. Let me remove this for you. Do I ever do slide guitar in DADGAD? It's funny that you should mention that. I was watching, I forget, I'm sorry. The guy was so good, I forgot what his name was. Thank you, Thomas. Rhett, I keep wanting to say Butler because I'm thinking my mind is like gone with the wind, literally. Rhett something, I forgot what his name was. And he was using slide, and I thought, you know, that's a really cool idea. And I was thinking about that, and I was looking today actually at some slides, but they didn't have, they had glass slides, and they didn't have like the one that I wanted. And I'm not really sure which one I want, but I know what sound a glass slide makes, and it's not what I want. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I'm actually considering it, and I'm probably going to get one. I might stop by the guitar store like tomorrow. I'm taking a little trip up to see my dad, so I have to drive like an hour and a half, and I'm sure I can find somewhere and somebody who has one. So yeah, I am actually considering it. I think it would be really cool. Yeah, good idea. Great minds, great minds. Yeah, he's fantastic. I love watching him. And I subscribed to a few new guitarists last night, trying to find different chords and stuff so I could kind of work with it a little bit and kind of mess with it. And there were a couple of them that I subscribed to yeah, slide is really cool. There was a couple that I subscribed to. I started watching them, and it's like, I know this is going to sound rich for me to say this. The dude just sat there and talked, and he wasn't showing me anything. It's like, dude, show me some shit. I'm here, you know. So I'm sorry. I know how you guys kind of feel, but that's my little trick. Hold on. Sorry, y'all. Piss poor. Oops, hold on. that was supposed to be, sorry, Wichita Lineman. If you guys, most of you guys probably know that song. I got this version from a guitarist that you may know or may not know called Johnny A. And he's kind of a local, I think he was a local guy here, but I know he tours around. And I don't know who he's playing with now. It's somebody famous, I was told, and the guy's kind of, I haven't seen him for years. But my favorite thing that he does, I'm sorry, the only thing that I really like that he does is this cover of Wichita Lineman, and he does it on a Les Paul, and he's got a nice jazz trio in the back, and it is magical. So if you guys really want to hear something really cool, look up Johnny A, just the letter A, Johnny A, and look up Wichita Lineman. It's very cool indeed. I didn't do it justice there, but you know, I'm working on it. So that being said, I think that the Sunfest is going on right now, and those of you who are sticking around, thank you so much. Please go see the Sunfest though, and I'm sorry, I should just put it up rather than talking about it. So sorry. Hold on, hold the phone. Never mind, it ain't gonna work for me. Sorry, my brain only does so much. I'm hoping to have a little bit more kind of on the ball next week. My apologies, because my Mac has kind of fizzled out on me. I'm trying to do this here, so you're seeing unseen parts of the Anar Cave. And as I'm playing this guitar, I can hear it. I can hear stuff rattling in here, and it's like, oh, that's no good. So I'm taking this in to get fixed probably next Saturday, and I don't know when I'm going to have it back, and it's going to kill me, man. Like right there. I don't know if you guys can hear that. I can hear the rattling like down in here. It's like, oh, please don't. Yeah. That was Kiss from a Rose, Seal, in the 80s. This is, again, not a great shining example of what I'm trying to explain here, but this is the only guitar I can play this on that I own right now, because this part down here is really a bear for me. The bridge part. Because you got to slide. You don't have to. I do. Slide down, slide up, slide down, slide up. And it's like, geez, why do I do this to myself? The song sounds pretty. It does. And I was watching a reaction video. Thank you, Thomas. Appreciate it. Saw an interview of talking about writing that song. He knows his stuff. Yeah, I know. He's very educated. I like listening to him talk. Get some little tidbits and points, So I also used to play this one on the harp, but since I haven't played harp recently, I kind of missed it, and it was like, I really want to do that. So I tried to work it out. That's kind of my best shot at it. I like it. It seems to lay really well in alternate tuning. There are just some things that don't, but this one kind of does, in my opinion. So I was watching, I watched various reaction channels, and so these guys from the hood last night were watching Duran Duran. And they said, why don't we know about Duran Duran? Who's Duran Duran? Why do they got to say it twice? Why is it Duran Duran? Why is it not just Duran? And I said, well, you raise a good point. You do raise a good point, but they don't know all the lore and the background and all that. But they had the Wikipedia pulled up, and they were reading along with the Wikipedia. And it's like, well, hats off, guys. You did your homework. But the song that they were looking at was Duran Duran's song, Come Undone. And that was, like, I think one of their last really big ones that hit. But it reminded me that, I love kind of playing Duran Duran stuff. So I might play maybe one or two before we go. But thank you guys, those of you who are sticking around. And if you're catching us on a replay, thank you so much. I really appreciate you being here. And it really means the world to me. And thank you for, taking your time out of your day to come visit in the Inner Cave and, see me. So thanks. I haven't played this in weeks, so I'm gonna see if I can pull it off. This song is called, it's Duran Duran, of course, Electric Barbarella. Electric Barbarella. I can't talk, sorry. And the really cool thing about it is it's got your first concert, really? Nice. The thing about this is it's got like the bass line kind of stays the same, so it's really kind of cool that once you get it down, I can go fast with it. But being as I'm kind of sliding off the bed right now, I can't really. So I'll give it my best shot. you go. Electric Barbarella, and that was one of my favorites. And it wasn't one of their big ones. And if you've ever seen the video of this thing, it's a bit how shall I say, unique. Let's say that. Yeah. And I have to kind of do something really quickly. And thank you, Thomas. Appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much. Today's my sister's birthday, and gotta kind of have to play happy birthday. So yeah, it's kind of something the video is really cool. It's different. It's very artistic. I'll say that. And I give people credit because it was ahead of its time. Maybe people thought about things like that back in the day, but you didn't hear it because the internet was kind of just getting started. And I think I was at the age at that point that we did nothing but watch music videos. So I didn't really go out on the internet and try to find alternative lifestyles or anything like that. Some people did. I wasn't of the mindset at that point, but I think it's interesting, and it was a very unique video. And also, Come Undone was a very unique video. I don't think I've ever seen the full video of it before. But these guys were reviewing it. It's like, why didn't I see that before? So I thought I did, but you know, I love the song. It's one of my favorites. But let's do Save a Prayer, and that will be the last one for the evening. And I want to thank you guys again for being here. The next Saturday, I'm hoping for an improvement in my situation here, so we'll see. But in the meantime, if you liked this better than the other time, let me know so I know which sound quality I'm looking at here, because it sounds great in my headphones, but when I play it back, it sounds like trash in my opinion. So did Jade tell you I have a show right after this? I know, Thomas, I know. Thomas has a show, everybody. Go see Thomas's show. He's awesome. Great to have you with us Saturday. Thank you. It was my pleasure, definitely. Yes, and I'm still working on something to send you, Thomas. I got to find something that's like truly mine, that isn't, nasty to send to anybody, because I drop F-bombs and stuff. So, but thank you for being here, and thank you, Ro Baker. That's very kind of you. I appreciate it. Let's close out with Save a Prayer by Duran Duran, of course, and we'll see you guys next Saturday. I'm making myself do these so I'm not as nervous anymore. I'm working on it. Black Crows is awesome, yeah. I'm working on Jealous again. I wanted to do some more of their stuff because I think it's going to lay really nice, but a lot of stuff, though, you can't really do it with just acoustic. It really needs a band to back it up. But I think Jealous again might work. So I'm trying that. I'm also working up Boy George, his song Resting Bitch Face, which is like, I think it's my theme song. My husband's like, you have a resting bitch face like I've never seen. I was like, well, that should tell you that you need to go away. No, but at any rate, so I'm working on stuff. It's just kind of slow but sure. I actually wrote a song when I came home from the music store, and I was gonna show you guys like how I master it and add stuff to it, but it's like I'm not sure that some of you would be really into that, so let me know if you would be or not. And because it took me a while to write it, it took me a while to get the iteration of it that I wanted, but I wanted to go ahead and take it into Cakewalk Online, and I was going to go ahead and use what little skills I have, and I wanted to add some jingle bells and some other crap to it. So it might be fun just to sit there and hang with you guys while I attempt something like that. But it was a thank you song for my gracious host, my hostess, Jade Star, on Thursday, because we were talking afterwards on the after show, and I honestly, because of our differences regarding AI, I was a bit cautious. And I didn't want to bring that up. And Jade Star is awesome. Not that I didn't think she was before, but Jade Star is awesome. And it's like I was so inspired. And the last couple of days I've been so inspired. And so I got all this stuff going on in my head. Now there's a zillion squirrels in there going everywhere. And yeah, but at any rate, I'm going to play. Today's my sister's birthday, as I mentioned. And God rest her soul. She's no longer with us. I miss her. She passed in 2024, but I feel like I have to. So I'm going to try to make it quick. She is missed. Missed you. Okay, Duran Duran, and we're out. Everybody head on over to Thomas's show. If you're not already over there, I'm on StreamYard. I don't know how to transfer over to Thomas's show, but I'm sure that all you lovely folks will be over there like really soon, right? Because isn't it happening now? Yeah, it's past happening. So I'll hurry up. We'll do this. There you go, guys. Thank you so much. Ever think about doing a lesson on a song? I tried at one point, like back in the beginnings of this channel, and it was so bad. and some dude like wrote like a whole paragraph about how bad it was, and I had to say, well, if you don't like it, you know, you just go spend your entertainment time elsewhere. I would, if that's what something that you guys would, I would do my best. Again, I'm not a good teacher. We kind of discussed this with Jade Starr the other day. I wish that I were better. I'm not a good teacher. My teaching goes something like this. Okay, see this finger, put it here. See that finger, put it there. And I know why, and I used to be able to tell people why, but I've kind of played the way I've played for so long that I don't know how to explain it as to why I do what I do. Somebody asked me the other day, I'm sorry, I'm running a little bit over. Somebody asked me the other day when I put my hand down here, like along the saddle, what are you doing? Are you posing with the guitar? No, I'm not posing with the guitar. It fades it out really nicely and evenly if you do that. Like if you put it like right on where the nut is here, it fades it out really nicely. So tip for me, I guess, or most people probably know that. I don't know, but I've met some who don't, and they think that I'm just posing with the guitar, like I'm being real cool and doing this. It's like, no, I'm actually like fading it out. But at any rate, thank you guys for being here, and we're going to head on over to Thomas's show. If you haven't been over to Thomas Christ, please do so. If you haven't seen our friends Jade Starr and Frank Turzo and Pete Johns, I believe that they are all playing on Sunfest like right now. So please head on over there, and I will see you guys next Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And please have a great week, and we'll see you then. Love you guys. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you.